most OP hybrid Idris build in the world right now. This is insane. If you're good with Idris, and you're good with them weapon power, and you're good with them crystal power, then you need to do this hybrid build. 12, 0, and 9. Shut them out. Build into an AC first, then build into a Dragon's Eye, and then from there build into your Poison Shiv, and then just stay weapon infused. So with your alternating curve and your Dragon's Eye, you get your Divergent Path for the CP, and then with the Poison Shiv, 40 weapon power, and the 60 from the infusion, you get your 100 weapon power for your Divergent Path. And then your 4th damage item, you know, if you ban all the 4th damage item, it can be a counter build item, or it can be, you know, both defenses and build kind of tanky. In this case, I just melded sauce, so I didn't even have to build armor. But yeah, it's a disgusting build. You're getting bonuses from both crystal and weapon. So I'm just gonna show you the replay. Wish I were recording live. Just a beautiful thing. I'll have to make more videos of this. Play around with it a little bit more. But the Poison Shiv is cool because you get the attack speed bonus, which actually goes along with your Divergent Path speed boost. So the chakrams that you throw as your basic attack for your CP Divergent Path, your CP hero perk, it actually gives that more attack speed along with the AC, alternating current. And then you apply mortal wounds with those, with your basic attacks, unlike Spellfire where you have to hit them with an ability. And then of course you get your dash with that bonus weapon. It's insane. Just watch. You might speed up past this boring stuff. Yeah, I guess we can watch my teammates get dookied on in the beginning. Unbelievable, I can't. First time trying it in ranked. Haven't even tried it in casual. I was just messing around in a private match actually. And when I did it, I was rather shocked of how well it worked. So I figured why not try it in a ranked and see what happens. And this is the first time, and this is the result of what happened. Definitely will be recording and uploading more videos of that. Play with it a little more and get it mastered. It's almost unstoppable. It's unbelievable. It's too bad you can't see. Why I wish I would have recorded it when I was playing. I wasn't thinking it was going to work out, honestly. You should have seen me pinging my teammates the whole time. Like, what are you doing? And then once I get, you know, both my CP, my AC, my Dragon's Eye, and when I get my Shiv online, you know, with infusion, and I start just picking fights, getting double and triple kills, and my teammates start throwing me star guys and whatnot. It's always fun when you get the star guys. But I know everybody's gonna hate on me for not going the 5 crystal bits to get my first heroic perk, my CP heroic perk. One, I was a little confused working draft because the alpha here, I didn't know if he was building weapon power or CP, so I was planning on going weapon power. And then after about like 6 minutes, I decided to just do my hybrid build. So don't mind the messed up build. Like I said, first time doing it in a ranked, wasn't even really planning on doing it. So just don't hate too much. And turn down that volume a little bit, make it a little bit better. Unbelievable. Still can't believe that it worked that well in a ranked game. So I got my first, crystal power diversion path or heroic perk, whatever you want to call it, unlocked at this point. I just went 2 heavy prisms and then a swift shooter. Built into the alternating current first, and then the second heavy prism is going to be for that half of the Dragon's Eye. But those give you your 50 and 50. And this Rhyme, he was playing heavy rotation. Had me a little concerned. I mean, he was rotating really heavy, and my teammate, my alpha, my jungle, he wasn't so much doing that. One thing I do think that people don't really take into consideration, I've run into a lot, and you even see it in VG level skill play, which is disgusting in my opinion. But a lot of the roams don't understand, like when somebody has, on the enemy team, somebody has Dragon's Eye or breaking point, you don't want to throw yourself out there and let them just poke at you. Yeah, I know you're trying to, distract them so that your laner can get his farm or, whatever you might be doing, but when you do that, it just allows them to build up stacks, especially Dragon Eye, because they don't fall off as easily or as quickly. And quite a bit this game actually, the Grace let me just build stacks up off of her, and then it was pretty easy to dive in after that. Be careful, I'm not ready. I don't think they listen. There's a Rhyme taking all the sauce farm. People, I swear. There's like 8 minions he just took. Pretty much 2 waves. At this point, they're ahead 2.5K. Not a big gold lead, but it's a decent gold lead for 7.5 minutes. But whack fountain, really bad fountain. And then I think towards the end I built in the journey boots, and I guess it kind of depends on the comp that you're going against. But if you don't need to be constantly in pursuit, then, you know, instead of going for journey boots, I think I would do housing charges for the cooldown, especially because your B, the chakra, does so much damage. But the cool thing I like about this is you can go hybrid when you're up and attacking somebody melee. It actually cools down your abilities quicker, which I'm sure you all know with Idris. So I try to farm that way so I can have my ult back rather than just doing a chakra. If I'm not contested, I'll try to farm melee when I can remember, that is. I know they're both in the bush. And my scrub chakra and throw missed the grace completely. Funny watching it afterwards where you can actually see the enemy. Yeah, so at this point I've got my 2 crystal items. Alternating Current and Dragon's Eye. Grab the Swift Shooter. Build into the Poison Shiv. Trying to contest the gold mine a little bit and sniper with the shotgun. Didn't happen, but it's all good. Should have been dodged. Shouldn't have been stunned up in there. That's where the Rhyme messed up right there. Should have just stayed on me and let the alpha come back down. Instead, he let me just chase him down without getting his fortified health.
We don't want to live under a world government of the corporations, by the corporations, and for the corporations.
Made him some damage on the turret. That saw poke on me a little bit. Yeah, but the Saw didn't see the hybrid build coming. You can see he built the Serpent's Mask. He thinks I'm going all CP. Alpha doesn't have a Poison Shiv. The only mortal wounds he has is from Fortress, which, you know, I don't think that's a sustainable means of mortal wounds. So he wasn't wrong by building the Serpent's Mask. Little did he know that I was going to hybrid build. Got him. And then they start really hard focusing me after they figure out what's going on. Yeah. I think next team fight they try to start hard focusing me a little bit. You can see here I'm at 13, Dragon Eye stacks 14, 15. I mean damage is insane at that point. You can see, I mean, it doesn't fall off slow at all. Still at 11, 10, been out of combat for easily 5 seconds, I started, you know. So, yeah, definitely as a captain, you don't want to just sit there and let somebody with Dragon Eye build stacks up on you, and then try to engage, especially. I mean, I've seen that a lot. Goofy. So here we are, 12 minutes, picked up my 3rd damage item. And I mean, you really don't, I mean, but again, it depends on the composition. If they have, you know, like a Samuel or a Crow or somebody that's going to be trying to do a heavy dive comp or Rona, you might want to build defense sooner. But with this comp, I was able to pretty easily kite my way out of it, especially since you unlock your crystal divergent path first. And there goes the Grace again. You just hitting the Grace, building up. And once I get my stacks up, then I'll dive in on the other. But here we go. Get Grace out of the picture. I'm at 15 stacks going into the fight against the 2 carries. Absolutely melting. You can watch right here. Just look at this all just go down. Disgusting. Easy. 18 Dragon Eye stacks just on the run. Alpha KSing me. Easy gold mine capture. And there we go. I'm gonna pick up the infusion, weapon infusion. There's the both division paths unlocked. Now my melee attacks reduce the cooldowns. Have my dash as well. And the weapon division path. And look at that attack speed. Holy! Build Dragon Eye stacks so quick. Look at that attack speed. Incredible. If I didn't have to build, if they didn't build so heavy crystal defense, you know, Aegis against me, I would, my fourth item would probably be a Sorrow Blade, maybe a Spell Sword, something, you know, a little more weapon power, kind of pack a punch, maybe even Breaking Point. Never even thought about that. That might not be a bad, do a Breaking Point and a Dragon Eye, so you stack both. And you can see right here, Cole just absolutely gets melted. He's gonna get chased down, finished off. Triple kill, it's over. But yeah, if I could build 2 weapon items to where I could have that divergent path without the infusion, then I would probably end up doing a crystal infusion, just because, you know, I am doing more crystal damage, so off that. But look at that damage, wow. You see the bonus weapon and crystal damage. I mean, that's an absurd amount of DPS right there. Unbelievable. I tried pinging them way back when we were at their choke turret and falling back. I was giving them tons of caution pings, letting them know I wasn't ready. My weapon infusion was about to run up. I didn't really want to engage under that. And you can see right there, use my ult to dodge out. Came really close to dying right here. I could have stayed for my chopper at him when he wasn't paying attention and killed him, but there's the alpha to finish him up. Let's see, pick up another infusion and then my Aegis before I have my block. A little more shield helps against Saw's roadie run, as well as obviously the run, who, you know, I mean, we all know run hurts. And right here, Saw's dead, or was just spawning, and I realized that they were back at their backs. So let's go ahead and take this. Let's go ahead and take this Kraken real quick. We out damage him anyways, so we can. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm a little bit scared. Yeah, I mean, just look at the damage. Look at the damage. Just melting them. KS. Finish that one. KS. But absolutely melting. And then they surrendered. So yeah, that was the first experience with that. In a ranked match, and really in any match outside of private. I've only done that like 2 times in private matches. It was very, very enjoyable. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna end up doing a little bit more of that and playing around with those builds in the future. So if you like that video, go ahead and drop a like down below, subscribe, comment. Let me know if there's anything else you guys would like to see, and I'll do my best to provide that for you. Other than that, take it easy.